Welcome to another edition of Bill Swirsky Superfans, coming to you live from Ditka's Restaurant in beautiful downtown Chicago, Idaho. I'm Pete Kolpertsky, and with me, as usual, are Wally O'Keefe.
Hey there, Peter.
Bill Oldacker.
How you doing, Peter?
And Anthony Kostecki.
Howdy, Pete.
Unfortunately, Bill Swirsky made the trip to the big stadium in the sky at the ripe old age of 53, after suffering his all-time record 47th heart attack.
You know, I only need 5 more to die, and at the rate I'm going, the doc says it could happen this year.
Good luck with that, Anthony.
Yeah.
But on a brighter note, what a great day in the city of Chicago. Bears fans are celebrating the Packers' early exit from the playoffs as if it was the Bears themselves who put an early end to their season with a bone-crunching defeat.
Here's the Minnesota Vikings, and one in particular, Randy Moss, who almost literally wiped his ass with Lambeau Field and flushed the Packers' playoff dreams down the proverbial toilet.
How sweet it is, my friend. Now, some cheeseheads will indubitably try to dismiss our rivalry as misery loves company. But in the true spirit of the Bears, we just love to see the Packers lose.
Perhaps the early end of their season could be partially due to their missing mascot, wouldn't you say, my friends?
Absolutely. Which brings us to our favorite time of the show. I'd like to introduce today's guest, whose abduction has been on national news programs for weeks now. Kidnapped and held for ransom by the most vicious crime syndicate in the Midwest, the Bears fan mafia, Frosty the Packer Snowman had indeed endured a long and torturous captivation. It comes as no surprise, however, to hear that, as a result, his alliance has switched to the Bears.
The Bears! He tells his story of survival in his new book, Barely Alive, which is now available in bookstores everywhere. Ladies and gentle fans, straight from the rehabilitation safe house of the Bears fan mafia in downtown Chicago, Idaho, let's welcome Frosty the Super Snowfan.
Welcome to Chicago, Frosty.
Thank you, Peter. It's great to be here with the Chicago tradition, the Superfans.
So, Frosty, were you a closeted Bears fan before your abduction?
Well, in hindsight, I have to say I was, my friend. I think most cheeseheads have a tendency of going both ways, and a lot of them are really in denial about their true persuasion.
I think we can all testify to the questionable preferences of our cheese-eating neighbors to the north. But, Frosty, tell us, how did you break through the Jedi curtain?
Think after was like boot camp, my friends. First they had strip me down, then build me back up. For instance, I was routinely dragged by my ankles through the streets behind a car. At red lights, I got a chance to wipe the blood and asphalt out of my eyes and see how beautiful Chicago really is. It makes Green Bay look like a sewage plant.
Hey, you know it's called Green Bay for a reason, my friend. Hey.
Sad but true, Wally. Now, Frosty, you go into great detail in your book about the torture and interrogation you underwent. Can you share some more of that with us?
Well, Peter, they forced me to watch Bears games with guns to my head and eyelids taped open. They stuck me in an oven, nearly melted me to death. They left me alone with a big dog who chewed me up and tried to bury me in the backyard. Huh. After that, I don't remember much because they pumped me full of narcotics and left me in the trunk of a car.
That's amazing now, Frosty. Even after all this torment and ridicule, you hold no resentment against your kidnappers? Why is that?
They were just doing what any loyal Bears fans would do, you know. Plus, you gotta respect a mob, that's all there is to it.
In fact, my friend, you were able to contact the FBI to get copies of the ransom note pictures, which we have for our viewing audience.
Now wait there 1 second. I'll tell you, the folks here at KBFM have told us to issue the following warning. What you're about to see could be pretty graphic, especially for our younger viewers. So parents, why don't you take little Susie and little Johnny away just for a couple of minutes?
Okay, time for a beer break. Anyone to eat this last mutilated sausage there?
Hey, what's wrong with that, man?
Hey, you okay over there, Anthony? What's wrong?
Hey, is anybody here a doctor?
What's wrong with it?
Get over here. What is that? I'm having another heart attack. Almost. God. There it is.
Okay, now let's have a look at these here pictures, my friends.
Frosty, here you you are tied up and it's someone's gun to your head.
Hey, looks like you had a little accident there, Frosty.
This is a regular thing, but this was the time they got drunk and actually started firing at me.
All right, next shot. Apparently you're preparing for what we would call it, Grateful Dead concert or something?
Yeah, I don't know what that stuff was, but I tell you, Lolly, Dick Buckus would look good in a tutu on that stuff.
Okay, next shot. Here you are being dragged on the street.
Hey, Pete, that looks like your Jeep.
Hey, you know it does. What a coincidence. Same color and everything.
That was the mob boss's car, and he made everyone call him the boss. And if you didn't, he'd have his goons tie you up behind there with me.
And here's one last one. Here you are being mauled by a vicious dog.
Yeah, that dog was trained to take anything with the Packers logo on it. And you know what the dog's name was?
Does it start with Dick and then with Ka?
Dicka!
If I may switch gears for a moment, Frosty, we gotta test your loyalties. Who would win a one-legged butt-kicking contest? Ryan Longwell or Ditka?
Dicka!
Ditka!
Okay. Who would win in the snowball fight? Brett Favre or Dicka?
Brett Favre or Dicka? Are we talking Dicka today or Dicka 20 years ago?
I'm going to have to go ahead and go with Dicka today in all his sportscaster glory.
Dicka!
Ditka! All right, who wins this wrestling match? The Packers defensive line or Mike Ditka's hair?
Dicka's hair.
Dicka!
Hair. Okay, here's one. Who would win a boxing contest? Ditka or the entire population of Green Bay?
I think it's jockstrap with 2:59 left in the first round, my friends.
Ditka!
Jock!
Strap!
Okay, that one was easy. This one's a little harder. Now, who wins a Polish sausage eating contest? Peg Zimmer or Ditka?
Zimmer!
Hold on. Do we drink the Zimmer?
Definitely so. She's a great friend and a hell of a good sport. Ta Zimmer.
Zimmer!
Zimmer!